Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Azuka here, bringing to another video for Conqueror's Blade, published by Porus Interactive now, and developed by Booming Tech. So we have the June 13th update log. Strangely enough, they pushed back the maintenance time to 1400 to 1700 hours UTC plus 8. So it's still roughly around about 3 hours, but it's 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Now, you do get the 8,000 bronze, 300 honor, and 15 unit medals. We have the ending of the Arabian Nights, so that's coming to an end. You probably won't be able to do any more of the, how to say, quests, but you can use targeted decryption points. Oh, sorry, you can consume 50 sovereigns. Okay, so let me just read it. The event will end at midnight on June 13th. Any incomplete event task will not be able to be finished. The event interface will remain until maintenance on June 20th. Targeted decryption points can be obtained by consuming 50 sovereigns for 1 point. Any unused decryption points will be automatically reclaimed to bronze coins. Please be aware of the event end time, Warlords. Purchase available from June 13th to June 20th before maintenance. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, this is always a confusing thing. Is this the midnight of the June 13th, or is this like, is this the end, or is this because the moment it ticks to midnight, it's June 13th. So it's probably already ended by the time I'm like reading this out because I just came back from work. New server mode and a new server transfer system. Season server reservations will be launched. Okay, so from June 14th, from June 14th, 2024, 1600 to UCC plus 8, maintenance before the start of the news, to maintenance before the start of the season. So for some reason, it's at a weird 4 o'clock before no, that's tomorrow. So it starts tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Um, and it goes until maintenance before the start of new seasons. Warlords can reserve a server for the new season during the off-season period through the season server reservation system. After the new season maintenance, they can log into the corresponding server. Warlords who miss the reservations can also use the real-time server transfer within 14 days of the new season character log. For detailed information on server transfers, please refer to the server transfer announcement, adjustment, and optimization units. A lot of devastation. So fix the issue for units equipped with the devastation doctrine where the doctrine could not be triggered during formation movement. Fix the issue of the devastation doctrine where uh, dev devastation doctrine could not be triggered in unit follow. Fix the issue where the devastation doctrine could not be triggered under certain attack behaviors when units equipped with devastation finish their formation. Fix the issue of the devastation doctrine could not be triggered in Cover Commander. Fix the issue where the number of attack target attacks remain unchanged during unit basic attack when equipping the devastation doctrine. Fix the issue where the number of target attacks remained unchanged during units basic attacks. What? Okay, that's a bit confusing. I'm not sure what it's doing here in this one. This makes sense because they probably only conditioned Devastation to only work during free attack mode. So Cover Commander and Unit Follow probably didn't work. Also, likewise, it also wouldn't work when you leave them in formation. So as you probably already know, they're not units are not technically in free attack mode when you leave them in formation. They have certain attack behaviors depending on the formation though it doesn't exactly carry over. So we have settings. Add a volume control module for each of the sections in the setting. The volume control module is divided into three categories: music, sound, and voice. Warlords can now freely adjust the settings according to their preference, temporarily remove housing from the practice field list. The map will become available again once the issue is fixed. Matchmaking for housing will still be retained, optimizing the rewards for the new player guide mission, fix bugs and improvement, fix the issue of model clipping with the horse attire embroidered uniform officer, fix the issue of model display in mace sergeants in the interface, fix the issue where the Wu Wei matching guards defeating enemy units with rotating skills use did not reduce the cooldown of the soul breaking claw skill. Hmm. Okay, whatever. Again, they're trying to fix this again and again, but it's just like I'd really wish that they didn't have the cooldown reduction. The cooldown reduction on the Wu Wei Magic Guards on skills that literally have like it's a 10-second cooldown on Soul Breaking Claw and a 1 second cooldown on their Brutal Sweep thing. They don't need to kill that many people in order to reset. I think they get 1 second for every kill. Yeah, that brutal sweep thing is definitely killing enough people to get the reset instantly. Not to mention they can be thrown out twice. Let's see if we have thing. Oh yeah, we also have. I mean, why not? So we have Alexander the Great season unit spotlight. The Silu Silu I'm gonna say like Siloi Siloi Slingers. Someone that actually knows how to pronounce that's probably gonna slap me in the face. Under the gaze of the gods of Olympus and the king, advance until the world becomes your ideal kingdom. Proclaim to the world that we stand here. Season Alexander the Great is about to begin on June 20th. Join the new season, Siloid Slingers, as we embark on this journey together, singing the songs of the heroes loud and proud. So, unit inspiration. The island of Rhodes, located on the Aegean Sea with its important strategic position, has always been the object of admiration for aspiring nations throughout its long history of resisting foreign invasions, and the resilient and intelligent residences of um, Rhodes have developed a unique form of warfare, the art of stone throwing with just a pile of rocks and a roughly made sling. Farmers and craftsmen and even frail shepherds can transform into powerful warriors capable of killing enemies from hundreds of feet away in wars. Initially, the noble generals and kings looked down upon these peasant strategies. Only the conqueror recognized the potential of this tactic. He incorporated the throwers of Rhodes into his army. The great battle that took place in oh man, I'm not even going to try for that one. Proved the wisdom of the king in this ultimate battle between Macedonia and Persia. The stone thrower invoked the name of the sun god, hurling a array of stones towards the enemy. The proud elite immortals of the Persian Empire found themselves cornered and ultimately defeated by this army composed of commoners. After the war, the conqueror collectively bestowed upon this legion the title of heroes in an era where um, lineage meant everything. They, with humble origins, became the heroes of a great conquering age. Gameplay features. They are the stone throwers from Rose, simply dressed simply in coarse cloth and straw hats, carrying a bag of stones, wielding shields and slingshots. Their primary attack method is stone throwing. Using slingshots to hurl stones with force, this technique allows them to inflict significant armor-piercing damage at close to medium range, with a chance to stun enemies units. Moreover, the resilient and clever stone throwers of Rose are well versed in the art of stone throwing, able to turn nearby pebbles into weapons at any moment to replenish their ammunition. The song of conquest is about to resound. Join forces with the stone throwers from Rhodes and share victory in Conqueror's Blade. It's the ultimate battle, the pursuit of ideals. For more information about the new season and new units, please follow our official community. the final effect is subject to the actual in-game performance after the season's launch. The fi no, the final effect is subject to the actual in-game performance after the launch. I don't even know what they mean by final effect, but I think they probably just want to say that like this is subject to change. All right, let's go watch this trailer in big screen. Hmm. Sad in the trailer, they're not running around with their shields. I can't remember in game whether or not they run around with their shields, but probably they probably don't. I'm glad that the trailer that we saw of these guys in the main trailer are not anything like what they are in game. They actually use their sling somewhat like competently instead of the whatever that was. Um, so just a brief thing. I have used them on the PTR. They are very good. They're cheap as though. Um, I honestly think that I honestly think that this unit really is much closer to what you should be expecting from like balanced I would say not balanced, but like it's strong. Like it's super cheap for how expensive it is. It's actually really strong. But the game is just so bonkers OP that like just for practicality's sake, that these guys would probably just get beaten up into oblivion, even though they're incredibly fun. And no joke, these guys have block break. One of the very few units that have block break. I mean, only like a handful of the muskets have block break. You got the tertials, you got the Imperial Arquebusiers, you got the Janissaries. Like there's not very many. And then you have the Pavi's crossbowman that also has block break, and not like Imperial archers have block break, and it's just like the most of the range units don't have block break. These units have block breaks. It's only 100, so it's actually still quite competent considering that like the rest of the units they're competing with in block break is more expensive or from a higher tier. The fascinating thing is the infinite ammo. They'll never have to technically go back to a supply point, and that's a really, really good thing. Um, I like I like the concentration of like a sniper skill. You can use that if you're really good at timing. You could probably use that to snipe out people, and that's skill. That would take skill because it's a literal skill shot. The only sad thing is that again, we're running into the issue where it's just like, um, this unit is a glass cannon. Like you would not want them anywhere near the front. They also deal like 100% of their damage no matter how far away they are or something like that. I feel like that's what it's like, but I don't know. I don't like how range is balanced. I don't like how range is so squishy that like if anyone walks up to them, they like die in a sneeze. So, as fun as like the Scion Slingers are, you're still going to be extraordinarily vulnerable just from anyone just walking up to you, which I don't like. Um, so if you like the slingers, and I'm pretty sure if you like javelins, I think. I'm not sure. The fact that they can use they throw stones as their basic attack, so yeah. This is going to be a very short video. I mean, there wasn't much to talk about, but I will be doing videos for the PTR once we get more information. Again, a lot of the English translation is just not ready or haven't been updated for the PTR. So once that gets a little bit coming, like there are some guys that are translating it, and I've been like trying to compile a couple of them, but sometimes it's just better off to wait for the PTR to kind of get some news. But yeah, um, using the slingers on the PTR, really good. It's not exactly Hail Mary just going to be like, oh, it slaughters everything. It's just a really fun unit. And this goes to all of the units, really fun. The cavalry's fun to use, the tier 5's fun to use. It's all of them are fun to use, but both of the tier 5 and the tier 5 and the tier 4 are broken as all hell. Um, I haven't really tested doctrine setups just yet, but baseline they're stronger than most. Like I don't think there's very many units in the game that kind of competes with these units, and it's really hurting. It's really hurting the balance yet again. So that is the current PTR. Whether that changes, we'll see. Um, Also, the runes have gotten a big shakeup, so that's one thing. We've kind of gone back to the like this kind of like rage mode activation. There's like you have like a helmet room. Oh, never mind. I'll leave this all for the PTR stuff. I'm kind of like teasing you here just from trying to explain stuff, but um, I've just been dragging this on anyway. This is supposed to be just the update log. We got to see the trailer for the Slingers, and again, I think this season has so much potential because of the theme. I don't like the fact that we're going to have ancient units face off against basically medieval units who have, again, a massive technological advance. You're gonna see these guys beat up men in literal like chainmail, and again, like they probably did as well, but the the time frame for these units don't fit, and it really hurts me, kind of. I guess if you just think about the Colosseum season and have those units face off against Alexander, and then just offhandedly go with the Ottoman units and just kind of throw them at Alexander because they're like um, post Persian kind of thing, like after Persia. But at the end of the day, it's still a game. It can be as ahistorical as it wants to be and take as much liberty as the interpretation for the units as they want. Um, so I hope everyone's going to enjoy the next season. I hope more changes are on its way because the most interesting things are the changes. Um, the Devastation Doctrine is not very great so far from what I've seen. Um, Opening up as use cases might make it a little bit more viable, but 6 seconds, the 6 seconds problem, like, just makes it impossible to accommodate. So, um, that'll, yeah. Well, that'll be all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was very short, and I'm talking about a whole bunch of things and rambling on, but that is the update for 13th of June. I'm gonna try to make more videos for the PTR as much as I can, as much as like information comes in a um, straightforward manner. But if other people have already had a shot at it, yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Other than that, my name's Atsukai. Have a nice day. Bye for now.